Good evening. Today we are going to take on the hands-on labs with the Deepseek R1 model on AWS Bedrock. Okay, thanks for joining for today meetup session with the DataOps labs. Okay, this is more on the hands-on. Before diving into the hands-on, I just want to walk you through about what is DeepSeek and what are the options we have in AWS to deploy the model. Uh, this is our agenda. We are going to do the deployment in a couple of manner and we are going to test the model. Okay. We deploy using a custom model using SageMaker and applying using from the marketplace. Okay, let's have some introduction about the DeepSeek model family. The DeepSeek R1 model is not the model just out of nowhere. There is a family of models from the DeepSeek. Okay, on 2023 they announced a DeepSeek Coder. Then we, as everybody, want to fine tune and optimize on the inference. So DeepSeek also came with a mixer of expert model on January 2024. And then the DeepSeek math came into the picture where they want to add some lot of reinforcement learning and their group policy optimization. Okay. And DeepSeek V2 is the largest model they have announced on May 2024, but it is not as good as the other models, the latest model we have. Then the DeepSeek V3 came on December 2024, where they have announced how they have trained the model using a low hardware. We will touch upon that information, okay? But still, it is more as a it's not a reasoning model. It is a logic model, but it is not a reasoning model. Then they were have a latest model DeepSeek R1, which the base model for the DeepSeek R1 is a DeepSeek V3 model. That it has a better reasoning cost to performance against the latest OpenAI model. Okay, so we won't touch upon the distillation model for the reason, okay, because most of the models currently available in the marketplace or the hiking phase, which can sit within a single GPU, like District 1.5 or 7 billion parameter or Llama 8 billion parameter are available. And we want to know the what is a base model, okay? So the base model for them is, if you look at the Llama model, which we are going to test. So Llama 3.18 billion parameters is a base model, and this is the output of the digital model. Further, the parent model will be their DeepSeek model. Okay, so they use this as a base model and train the model, and this is a distillation model. Okay, then we have want to touch upon cost benefits of the DeepSeek model. Okay, so if you look at the history, the Llama 2 model, which is this up to 70 million parameter, it cost around 5 to 10 million cost. Okay, and the latest model, Llama 3.1405 billion parameter, which is um, a robust and very good model, and it costing around 60 million dollars. Okay, and it's trained on 30.8 million GPU hours, and it's all use all the advanced hardware. Okay, the catch here with the DeepSeek V3 model, which is a base model for the R1 model, is about the cost. Okay, they were using a mixture of experts, and at any given point in time, the parameters around 37 parameter will be get activated, and the training was completed in less than 2 months with the cost. And if you look at it, it's a 15x less than the GPU hours, and not on the latest hardware. It is on the NVIDIA H800 GPU, okay, and costed say 5.6 million. It's almost like a 11x amount of cost when compared to the Llama 3.1405 parameter. The reason why we are taking a Llama is fully open and DeepSeek also open. The Llama is fantastic and it came from Meta. Still, I'm a big fan of Meta Llama model, and the DeepSeek came from the China, and the number and they have documented everything in their paper. Okay, if you are interested, please have a glance at it. Then comes the custom import model, and the later last year, Microsoft and Amazon announced that if you have any model in Hugging Face, if you want to import it to your Bedrock, because Bedrock come with all the great features of using a guardrail, creating a agentic flow, agentic application, and you can create a knowledge base for your RAG architecture in a managed fashion, right? So if you are thinking like few models, which is in a hiking phase, really solve your problem, and you want to available and best of both worlds, open source plus the Bedrock model, use the Bedrock features, you can import the model. Okay, so I have done the import of this model from the hiking phase and apply it to the model. I will walk you through this step by step. And the next option is using the marketplace deployment. Okay. And whatever I quoted, please feel free to have this in a glance. Since it's a very short video, I really don't want to get into so deep into the how the DeepSeek model was trained. So anybody interested, feel free to check on the blog dataopslabs.com. Under the blogs, you can see I have three blogs. One is DeepSeek V3, and then we have DeepSeek R1, and how the GRPO, the helped on the reinforcement learning, which is really used before training the model in a quick fashion for the DeepSeek R1, which is the reasoning model. Then what is the difference between the R1 and V3? These are three blogs I have written. If anybody interested, feel free to have a glance. At the same time, I'll keep this under the YouTube information also, all this blog information. Feel free to have a glance at it. Okay, next, let us get into the practical. What I did is I downloaded the Hugging Face CLI. After Hugging Face CLI, I downloaded this model, Hugging Face download DeepSeek R1. The reason I'm downloading using this is if I go to the Hugging Face, right, I can download the challenges. So the challenges, where is it? Okay, here you go. DeepSeek R1 model card. 1 minute. Distillation. Model download. See if I go click on the 7 billion parameter. Llama. Yeah, here it is. Base model and Hugging Face. This is the base model they used. I click on this. If I want to download, sorry, wait for the download. Where is the download? Yeah, this is under this. Okay, DeepSeek, under this. Use this model. Transformer. Okay. Okay, here you go. Files and this. Okay. You can download this one by one file, but if you really want to download quickly, I would prefer you to go with this one because sometimes you have a network connectivity issues and you will not able to download properly. So using Hugging Face CLI, what you can do, you can download the file, even if it gets stuck or a network connectivity issue, just go and run again. It have a checkpoint which will automatically download the file. And after downloading, I upload it to the S3. So this is the path. Make sure that you have all the files. So config file. This is a two safe tensor. This is a checkpoint of the model. This is a very important, and as well as all the file. Make sure that all the files are in place in S3 path. Let me go to the S3. I went to the S3. This is where you have demos. So Bedrock apps, Bedrock demos, you can go here. I put everything here. See, I have all the files, whatever there is in the GitHub, all the files are there. You can see the GP. And make sure you are using a command line to do this one. You cannot drag and drop because the drag and drop only 5 GB is accepted. So I would recommend you guys go with the command line after downloading. So usually download under certain path like this. So under the blobs, I moved all the files, so but you can check. Okay, under this path it will be there. So since I moved all the files, what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this because it is going to be so much space. It's occupying so much space. Okay, great. And after that, I come here to this Bedrock. Go to the Bedrock. Here, you can always select the Bedrock import model. Come here, imported model. Click on import model, and then you can say Llama Digital Model 1. You can deploy under the VPC if this S3 is located in inside your VPC. Okay, I'm not going to do that one. Okay, so test job. Okay, I'm do this. And here you choose this particular path. Okay, so demo. Okay, so here click on DeepSeek, click on choose. The challenge from here, it will take 15 to 20 minutes to fully done. After that, I'm going to, since I've already done that, I just want to show you this. Okay, it easily take 20 minutes to do this one. If you click on the job, I have failed a couple of times, but this is the job which got succeeded. So you can see this is under this particular path. It's a job duration 8 minutes, but you guys take at least 20 to 50 minutes. And after this, I can come here, click on open in playground. Okay, so then you can start giving a prompt. Okay, since this is a reasoning model, it has some certain format. You can give a free form text, but I would prefer to give like this. So your travel agency report the following data for 2023. Total booking revenue increased from 2 million to 3 million. Commission fees were 15% of the total revenue. So operation results also experience. We are asking the agency's net earning for 2023. Okay, let us get this answer. And it first start with a think, okay, I need to figure it out the net earning. Okay, so it automatically writing down everything. And then, so the net earning for the agency in 23 is 75,000. Okay, so it first to break out this task, like how we have a chain of thoughts. So it first to break out the task. First, it taken million revenue, then it taken a commission fees into the account, and then operation expenses into the account. Then checking all the calculations and giving it the response. So this is what easily you can do. It's not only DeepSeek model, you can import any model, okay? But first thing is you need to download this base files and upload to the S3 bucket and download it and do it. This is one way to do this one. Here it is a completely serverless. So it comes with some trade-off. So first time while you are trying, right? When you're trying this for the first time, okay, okay, when you are trying for the first time, it will take us, it sometimes it will give a model invocation error. That means it's a serverless, like how the Lambda cold start will be there. The same thing will happen here. But after a certain minute, say maximum 3 minutes, that's what my experience, maximum 3 minutes. If you keep retrying it, you can see this happen. And if you're not using for a certain period of time, it will go cold. Okay. This is to make sure that you are not incurring any experience and it is a serverless. Okay, there is no cost for importing the model using the custom uh, import to the Bedrock. But if you want to use it when you are doing an invocation, the token cost will be inbound token and outbound token cost will be calculated. Let us get into the next demo I want to show you. So now what we did, it's a serverless. We just imported the Bedrock. But sometimes we want to deploy the model from the marketplace. This is a new announcement from the reInvent. So you can go to the marketplace. You can select the provider. Let's say we can select any IBM model. They have a lot of Granite model. See, these are all IBM Granite model. If you are so much into the code instruct, you can download this model for your use case. And the good thing is you can deploy within your VPCs, dedicated VPC. But now, since our demo is on the DeepSeek, let's say DeepSeek, and you can see all the models available. Is out. These are all distill model available. As you know that the distillation model only if done by the Llama and mixture of expert uh, base model. then only you can do this. You can import into the Bedrock. Okay. So now since already in a deployment, what you can do is you can select any model. Since I have a quota limit, we can try it. Okay. If we click on this, it automatically give a recommendation. We click on single click deploy. It automatically identify the instance which it can deploy. Okay. And just to click on, you can deploy under the certain VPC. That's it. Okay. Make sure that the name you are giving endpoint name is not more than 30 because it appended few more information. So it make sure that it's less. So I did this deployment also. So I deployed the model. If you go to the model name, so this is the model I deployed. Distill R1 Quine 7 billion parameter, same DeepSeek model. So here also, if you click on it, you can click on open in Bedrock. See, here also we are able to do the playground. Let's try some other use case about something on a revenue. Same thing, but for a different use case. The retail store had following financial performance at 23 to total sale. This and cost of goods for 60% revenue, operating expenses were 200K. So we are looking for a calculated store gross profit margin and operate margin. So run this. Okay, so cost of goods, 60% revenue, operator margin, everything. You see, this is fertile. So after cost of goods, other expenses totaling 20%, they probably include like a rent, marketing, etc. So it give a starter proper reasoning. So since our focus is more on how to deploy, this is a two-way we can deploy. But I'm going to deregister this model. After coming to the Bedrock, I'm going to delete this model because what will happen, right, if you are deploying it, it will create, I think it create a SageMaker endpoint. Okay. SageMaker endpoint. Let's go and check this. I not checked it before. You can check it from the inference models. Yes, it is getting a SageMaker endpoint. If you click on endpoint, yes, click on it. So it what so what is happening at the behind the scene is so this is an instance we are it is using. I have a quota for this. I have my AC2 instance quota for this, so we are able to deploy this one. Okay. See, since the SageMaker, it has already keep it in this particular path, so we are able to deploy. We have to delete this one because the more amount of time you run, you'll end up in incurring a cost. So what I will do, come here and imported models. Let it be marketplace deployment. Click on it, delete. Never forget this. Once you've done it, make sure that you are deleting this model. So I want to double check by checking the SageMaker. It's deleted. Where is SageMaker? It is deleted. Endpoint. Okay, good, fantastic. So that's what the third way to deploy or train the model from the Hugging phase. See, currently we have, if you want to train the model, what you can do is click on optimize this model from here. Okay, and you can use any of those options to deploy. SageMaker SDK, you can use a SageMaker SDK to do this one. Let me give one more fantastic example for you. This one. Train. As a SageMaker, it give you the code. Okay. So and it give you the instance also. This is the instance you can use to do the training. Or you can even take this one and different, you can select a different instance. Okay. Whether you want to text generation or you want to have a summarization and you need to create their own data sets and you can fine tune the model. There are few models available to train or inference using a inference, yeah, which give you the cost performance. Okay, so deploy SageMaker. Look at this one. I have 70 billion parameter. I'm selecting it. It is going to deploy on a ML inference X-Large. So if you do the same thing here, it will be different instance. Okay. So cost of, let's, what is the other instance? So this is GPU based, and the Trainium and Inferentia, the INF2 is, so look at it, instance cost. So with it will give you the cost performance ratio. Okay. Uh, so let's go check on the pricing. Instance pricing. Okay. SageMaker instance quote pricing. Demand pricing. So inference, real-time inference. So it's $16. At the same time, check on inference 48. Yeah, see, this is cheaper than this. When compared to the cost per ratio, you can easily see the difference. So here, okay, let me bring up the notepad. Because this is very important. Way before you do the fine tune deployment from the Hugging Face easily, you have to check on G6 dot 48x dot. See, you can see the best performance. You can see the cost ratio. We can save definitely save a lot of cost. Okay, and if you are going, I'm checking on on-demand pricing. If you're going for a savings plan or any other plan, you can definitely save a lot more cost. So that's all. So the Queen endpoint is not available. I know because we deleted it. We have covered whatever we have discussed. Just a quick recap. Uh, we have seen the DeepSeek model, what all the models available, and the new announcement, Bedrock custom import, and then marketplace deployment, and the deployment option of the DeepSeek model. And we also seen how we can deploy into the SageMaker directly from the Hugging Face. Okay, using this is a simple CLI. Sorry, it's a Boto 3 CDK. You can use this to do the deployment. Okay. So that's all, guys. Stay tuned. These are the blogs. Stay tuned for the future meetups. Next meetup, I'm going with the interesting topic where I'm deployed the DeepSeek model locally and able to build some small application without even going to the internet. Okay. I'm happy to demonstrate on the next session. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining for the Data Ops Labs meetup. Have a great day, guys.